Hello besties, welcome to another beautiful lovely day. This morning we are starting our day at the park. I'm so excited. I have been wanting to go for a run, but I've just been pushing it aside because in my head I am this all or nothing mentality where if I decide to go for a run, I have to pick up running. And so then that just makes it very overwhelming and I don't want to do it just yet. So I push it aside until I'm ready. But things don't always have to be this huge commitment. Like if I want to go for a run today, I don't have to go for a run tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Like I'll be fine. I could do a one-time run and still enjoy it. So here I am at the park. I'm gonna get started with that, and then afterwards I'm just gonna chill here at the park for a little bit as I cool down. I brought some little fun activities for myself. However, my auntie's here and she doesn't really want me to go for a run, so I'm gonna go in with no commitment. I'm just gonna start walking, and if my little heart desires to start running, we'll do so. And if it decides that it just wants to walk the entire time, that is totally fine. If I go for a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, that is totally fine. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Enjoy this beautiful morning. I am so not looking forward to this summertime because it's gonna be so hot. And I normally just hibernate indoors the entire summer. And this year I just really want to immerse myself in nature, in summer activities, and enjoy the summer. I know it's gonna be hot, but it'll be fine. Right now it is currently 65 degrees, such beautiful weather, so I'm going to take full advantage of it. You guys know I'm a sunrise person. I love the sunrise. I love the fresh dewy smell in the morning, the cool weather. Oh, so lovely. So I'm going to go enjoy that. Okay, as soon as I got out of the car, I was like, yeah, I want to go for a run. So I brought my headphones because I feel like I run better when I can't hear myself breathing. So I'm going to put these on. Also, I have to say, these headphones are amazing. These are so good. I do not remember the last time that I charged those. But anytime that I decide to go for a run, every once in a blue moon, they're fully charged. So they're great. These are the ones that I have right here. JBL Live 660 NC. And I've been on a little Billie Eilish kick, so we're going to listen to her album. I saw it fly by the river and I wanted to capture it flying. I was sad because I missed it, but look, it's right there. Oh my goodness, that was good. I did a mile. I was on and off walking, running, but for the majority I did more running, and I'm really proud of myself for doing it. Honestly, I just really needed to get out of the house. I work a full-time job Monday through Friday. I'm indoors all the time. When I get home from work, I stay indoors, and then on the weekend sometimes I find myself also staying indoors, and I sometimes will get these like headaches where they're not actual headaches. They're more so like what do they call them? Like a head, I was gonna say a headache. Yeah, there's a freaking name. Pressure headache. It's kind of like a pressure headache, I think, from just being indoors all day long and not seeing the sun and just being in like the dark room. And so every now and then I just kind of start really craving to be outdoors. This was exactly what I needed, so I'm gonna go keep the good vibes going, and I'm gonna go lay down in the grass for a little bit. I'm just gonna grab my stuff and then we'll head that way. Okay, I'm definitely feeling more relaxed now. Heart rate is back to a normal pace, and I'm just sitting here laying down taking in the nature sounds. I did bring some little activities for myself to do. A word search puzzle because I love things like this. And then I also brought my book to read. Tell me why there's just something so comforting about laying on your side. I wish I could just take a nap, like literally, but that's not safe. So I'm not gonna do that. Good morning, besties. Welcome to another beautiful, lovely day. This morning, we are getting ready to go out of town. I am so excited because I love getting out of town. It is just such a good way to reset. I like to pretend that I have no worries. I don't have to work and just go and enjoy myself out of town. And then when we come back, I'll come back to reality and be like, oh yeah, I forgot I had to work to get my money. But for now, though, we can pretend that doesn't exist. It is currently 4:50 in the morning. I woke up because I have a lot of things that I need to prepare before we head out. And I think that's a quality that I learned from my father. He is such an early bird. Literally wakes up at the butt crack of dawn. And when I was younger, I'd be like, ugh, why? Why would he make us wake up? But now, it is who I am. And honestly, I love it because one quality that I love so much is being on time. So even though I say I'm running late or I'm running behind, it's not that I'm actually running late, it's that I'm running late to be early. My love language is quality time over everything. All of the other love languages, they're good qualities to have. I would obviously love if people give me gifts. I would obviously love if people tell me that they love me. I would obviously love it if people did little things for me, but I don't need them, you know? Like, I validate myself. I'm completely capable of doing little things for myself. I am capable of buying myself gifts, but quality time for me is so important. That time is very valuable to me. My time is very valuable to me. Your time is very valuable to me. I do not want to inconvenience anyone. So I think that just goes with why I'm such an early bird, because I like waking up early. I like making sure that I have my time to put things together and not be rushing out the door. As you can see, I'm gathering some items here because I'm going to be making us little charcuterie boards for when we hit the road. And for when we hit the road, I mean literally as soon as we hit that highway, we pull these babies out, because that's usually when I feel like we need it the most, and then the whole rest of the drive we're fine. It's like when you're trying to find something to watch while you're eating, but you eat in the first like 10 minutes and then the rest of the show you're just like, okay, what now? But I feel like it just kind of sets the tone. So on the trip, it's just going to be my older sister Christina, my mom, and myself, a little girls trip. So we want to kind of create a little balance where there is some of the like salty from the nuts. The best nuts that I've ever tried though are these. They're so good. We have some of these fancy little pepperonis Christina picked up. And then we're going to do 2 options for olives because we're olive girlies in this household. Well, actually, just me, my mom, and my sister. And we're gonna do some cheese, and we're not gonna do fancy cheese. We're gonna do string cheese. I'm just gonna cut it up in little cubes. And then we're gonna do apples, and I think she said she had mandarins, so I'll get those as well because I don't know where they are. We're going to be going to Phoenix. I personally love going to Phoenix. There's just so much to do out there, and we're just creatures of habit. We tend to do the same things we do all the time, which I feel like makes it easy because we don't really need to have a crazy itinerary or like come up with crazy things. We just like to try new restaurants though. So anytime we know we're gonna go out there, we like to look up new restaurants maybe that opened up or some that we've never been to. That way we can try new things. And so we're excited to go get out for a little bit. No. Oh my goodness, it's a good thing I was not wearing my actual outfit. I was gonna do this after I worked out. Could you imagine me smelling like olives? That would have been a blessing. Just kidding. I'm not that obsessed with olives. Honestly, these snack box charcuterie boards have been my favorite thing ever. And they've actually helped a lot with cravings. Usually I'll, in the moment, crave something like a bag of chips or a candy bar, and if I act on that craving right away, I'll go and get the bag of chips or I'll go and get the candy bar. And you know, it's not that I don't have the bag of chips or the candy bar. You guys know that I'm very much so like, if I really want it, I'll have it. But there are just times where maybe I've already had a lot and I don't want to have any more. And my mind is acting like it severely needs the bag of chips. So what I'll do is I'll take my time to make the little charcuterie board. As you guys can see, it takes a little bit to kind of put it together. It's not just as easy as grabbing the bag of chips. And it kind of helps me get rid of that craving in a way because I'm taking the time to make it. First of all, I know that I do like all of these snacks. Like, I like the nuts, I love the olives, I like having the little cheese, I like the apples. I've been like such an apple girl recently, but I do love all of these snacks. It's just, again, to get these things, for some reason, it's a lot harder in my head than just grabbing the bag of chips. And so it takes some time to put it together. And by the time that I go to sit down to have it, I feel like I've been distracted, so I'm not really craving that bag of chips anymore. And then I have this, which fills me, and it's a bunch of healthy snacks. Like, this little board has a bunch of healthy fats in it, a little saltiness, a little sweetness. It's such a good balance that by the time that I'm having this, I feel satisfied, instead of like when I have a bag of chips and then I'm still hungry, or I feel like they didn't satisfy me, or I'm filled with guilt afterwards. So not that all bag of chips really make you feel guilty, but you guys know that I have had a severe addiction with hot Cheetos. I do still crave hot Cheetos. I do still have hot Cheetos. And that's the thing. We keep it real on this channel, and you know that when I did my weight loss video, I talked about how I had this like really big addiction with hot Cheetos, and I did kind of fix my relationship with it, but I still go through periods. It's just like, literally, I talk in the video about being addicted to them, and I go through periods where I have like a bag and then I just all of a sudden want more and more and more. And so I just need to relearn every single time to not turn to them as I did before in the past as like an emotional release. I can have them, like sometimes it's not that deep, sometimes I can have them and I'm fine, but there are other times where I notice, like maybe if I am feeling a little stressed and stuff, I turn to them, and then it just gets a little out of hand, but it's okay, we always pull ourselves back. My sister picked up these like fancy pepperonis, so I'll throw some slices in here. I will say, normally I don't add meats to my charcuterie boards because I'm not really a huge like cold meats person, but since she picked them up and everybody else is gonna have them in their charcuterie board, why not me? So it's so funny to me how I can turn something so simple into something so deep. I'm like making charcuterie boards, I'm talking about addiction. But anyways, I'm excited for our trip. It's gonna be so much fun. We have arrived. We just got here to the Japanese Friendship Garden in downtown Phoenix. It'll be really interesting though to see how tranquil it can really be in there, being that it's nestled right in the center of downtown. So hopefully I can still be very zen. But we're gonna go to the Japanese garden, and then we're gonna go check out a little coffee shop that's about an 8-minute walk away. It's called Fair Trade Coffee. It's about an 8-minute walk, which I'm in the mood to walk. I love being in any area that is walkable, because that is like my ultimate dream, to live in a place where I can just walk to all of these cool places. So we're gonna go check that out, have a little late brunch, and then also walk around the garden. We finished at the coffee shop, and I'm not one to complain, but I have to complain a little bit because I was just hangry. Okay, we got there was a long wait. We normally don't wait, but we were like, you know, we've been wanting to try this place for a long time, we're already here, we'll wait. Okay, I was thinking that this place was going to be so great because one, I got complimented for my shirt, and then I went outside after we ordered to give my mom our number, and I ran into the owner and I held the door open for her because I'm such a nice person. And then she dropped a little tag and I picked it up for her because I'm such a nice person. And she was like, thank you for your kindness. And I'm like, oh my God, this place is so lovely, really. And then they forgot about us. We waited for like 30 to 40 minutes before we said anything. Almost an hour. No, but like 30 to 40 minutes before we said anything. Because we are not complainers. We literally sat there because we hate confrontation. We don't like going up and complaining about our food. But I was getting hangry. Other people were getting their food before us. So I went to go say something. And all they said was, for some reason, your order didn't come through on the back end. But yet we got our coffee. We ordered it there at the business. So how did they not get our order? And it was just us. Everybody else was getting their food. A water droplet just fell in my eye. Anyways, I do not think that a bad experience constitutes that the business is a bad business, okay? But we just had a bad experience and I had to get it off my chest. Yeah. Also, I am convinced that they gave me the wrong food because I asked for a bagel and on the menu it says that it comes with a jalapeno bagel. They did not give me a jalapeno bagel. They gave me a cardboard bagel. So coffee was good though. And Christina and my mom's matcha was good as well. Christina did not like her food. My mom did like her croissant.
For how expensive it is, it should have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Like my wrap alone was $12.50.
Yeah. But, oh well.
Literally, they didn't even spread out the sauce.
Yeah.
And
I
it was
think
just like 2 slices of turkey.
I think they just threw our food together because we had already waited and asked twice before they gave us our food. Anyways, I just was talking to myself because I was not recording. But update. Dobson Road. Oh, I learned this on Duolingo. Supa wa doko desu ka? Supa wa hidari ni arimasu. We are on our way to H Mart. We left the Japanese Friendship Garden, which was actually very, very serene and peaceful. You wouldn't think because it's in the center of downtown Phoenix, but somehow it was still a good little escape. I feel like you couldn't really hear the hustle and bustle in the background. You just heard the little birds chirping, the little ducks. It was very cute, a little pricey, but I think very well worth it because I'm sure they used the funds to preserve the little garden. So I did enjoy it. I think it's worth it. I went in with an open mind because I was reading reviews, and I've told you guys before, don't let other people's experiences ruin your own, because I almost didn't go because I had seen reviews of people saying that it wasn't worth it, but to me it was worth it, so I did enjoy it. But now we are headed over to H Mart to get some of our restocks, because anytime we come out to Phoenix, we got to pick up some of our favorite little Korean, Asian snacks. Oh look, there's another, oh no, it's reserved for. They don't have ginseng. Or, I mean, they don't have chilsung. They don't have chilsung. What? They don't have my roll cake either. Well, it could still be over there. But we'll get the baked one. My good old H Mart let me down. They did not have a single thing. I know it's not their fault, but I was really looking forward to those strawberry roll cakes. They're so good, and a restock on Chilsong. But I did get some of the basics that I do love, although I can get these back at home. They're just the baked roll cakes. I got a couple of those, and I got these cute little spoons, which I thought would be perfect for my charcuterie boxes, and they're so pretty. So still I mean, I guess positive I didn't drop a bag in there, but still. And then at Daiso, I got this little compression bag, which allegedly helps for packing. I don't understand how it works, but I got it. It sold me. It says it can go from this to this, allegedly. So one day we shall try it. So not everything in here is mine. My mom got Pocky. I got this little stir thing for coffees, teas, or any drinks that you can't mix at the bottom. I also got these cute little adhesive stickers for my scrapbook. I got a little ruler because I've been needing a ruler. I always mean to buy one at the store, and I always forget when I'm at the store. So since I was at Daiso, they had some. I was like, I'm not leaving without this. And then I got these little gel pens. I'm excited. I hope they write really smoothly. They're 0.5. I realized 0.5 is my go-to pen size. I love 0.5. And then I got these, which I love using for watercolor. I like bolding lines with this. And then what else did I get? I got these other little stickers. And lastly, I got this relaxation stick, which apparently is like an acutherapy thing. I got this for the bottom of my feet because sometimes if you remember, if you've been here long enough, I tripped over one of my weights, and since then one of my feet have every now and then just randomly felt like I have a tight muscle at the bottom. So I think that this would just help with that. So that's all I picked up. Honestly, great for my bank. I'm not wasting a lot of money, but anyways, things are still going good. I'm still enjoying my time. We are gonna go get the hotel, and then we're gonna go meet up with some friends for dinner, and we might stop at Asiana, see if Asiana is carrying any of the stuff that I need. Yes, that I need, not want, need. you.